Hello guys, it's Shadowdog21, and it's pretty much home. But I just have something to say. Have you guys ever played a game and you're just playing along, it's a joyful game, you like playing, you want to beat it, and then out of nowhere, just one random thing, a pretty much screamer comes out of nowhere, ends up being a boss that pretty much scares you pretty good. That has happened to me multiple times, which I pretty much hate, which they should stop doing that. Unless it's a good boss fight, which some of them are, then they should keep doing that. But if it's stupid, which actually some of them are, they should stop that. But yeah, this is pretty much a top 10 list of scariest bosses that I've played. They're not that scary, but to me, they just creep me out. So, please, don't get all angry in the comments. Just, please. Okay, this thing is... it's a giant floaty monkey head with floating hands. In the game Star Fox 64 and Star Fox Adventures, he just looks creepy. Well, Star Fox 64, after you defeat his, I will say, face, he turns into a giant brain. You must destroy what's left of his eyeballs, somehow maneuver behind him, and destroy his brain. But in Star Fox Adventures, after this whole entire game, you figure out that Andross is the real bad guy. But, he looks even more scarier, and you have to shoot his brain as well, but this is the final death of him well, at least. But then, I can't remember, I think it's his grandson or something in the DS game. I never really played it, because I didn't like that much, but... So, new Andross. So... Okay, Devil May Cry 2 was a pretty fun game. I only had the Disc 2 one, Trish, I think her name was. This final boss was pretty trippy. Like, starts out normal, like, okay. Grows tentacles out of his back, and then just turns into this giant monster. Anything else? Okay, straight up, I couldn't find a good picture of him, but this is pretty much Cyrus, the final boss to Mystic Heroes. It's hard to explain. Let's see, a giant monster dragon demon thing. I never really beat him, but God, that thing was just creepy. I don't even really have anything to say. Just look at him. He's already scary enough. Some people actually find him cute. I don't know how, but okay, just don't take it from me. Just look it up somewhere. Just go scroll up. Go in the search bar. Just search up Kirby Superstar Final Boss, Kirby Superstar Marks Battle. Just do that. Okay? Just see it for yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Mimi from Super Paper Mario was just... Well, as you can see, the bottom part of the picture shows her normally. The top part of the picture shows her true form. She twists her head and then starts spinning rapidly until her head goes upside down. comes off her body, forms a spider that chases you throughout this mansion till you get to a bathroom and have to take a quiz to see who is this real person. I forgot what her name was. But she wasn't that hard. Kind of annoying. The time you fight her at the end reminded me of Armadillo. So yeah. What is her problem? Okay, Bongo Bongo from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. He doesn't look that creepy. Well, actually, yeah, he does. That, I think it was called the Shadow Temple. Like I said, don't get angry in the comments. But, whatever. That was an annoying temple. All I gotta say. And leading up to this, he was pretty difficult for me. Guess what room it was when it was dark and the volume was pretty much blasting loud. Kinda like what happened to my friend, Ngoma. He's terrified of that spider now. Okay, I have something to like confess about this boss. I've never actually made it to him, because just getting every single crystal shard in Kirby 64 was just so hard for me, so I just gave it up. But what I've seen of him, a floating angel that bleeds. It cries blood when it dies. What the Flurgurgabargo? What was Nintendo thinking? Not were. I failed. But what were they thinking? That's a kid's game. Why? Okay, Northwest the Dark came from probably one of my least favorite Sonic games. But he looks like Shadow because apparently Shadow went back in the past to destroy Northwest. Didn't work out that well. He ended up escaping again. Well, he ended up escaping, but he did take the form of Shadow. Then he grows this weird armor, like that picture, but I find it pretty cool actually. Some people actually name their accounts over him. Personally, I would like to stick with Shadow. Oh, and one thing. He kills Sonic! Why? The nightmare from Metroid Fusion was just... as you're just going around in the game, you find silhouettes of him in Sector 5. I'm like, oh... hard to explain. Pretty much excited to see what that thing is. When I found what that thing was, let me just say, gravity was changed. Things were altered. That boss, I just love, but he is so scary. Just, okay, he flies around, once he destroys Mac, weird ooze, but I just gotta love this boss. People think he's hard, but I can clear him pretty fast. Love him. But he is pretty scary. He did creep me out the first time. So yeah. Lizetta from Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Okay, that picture's not scary at all. It was a pretty fun boss, actually, but as you enter the room, and she's about to give you one of the pieces to that mirror thing. I am so sorry, I have not played that game in a long time, but then that, yes, exactly. I bet everybody loved that. So that was my top 10 scariest bosses. I know most of them weren't scary, but they creeped me out. So That's my opinion, not yours. Want your opinion? Make your own. So yeah, happy Halloween. So yeah.